Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the program. We have a lot to talk about today. This week, the stock market was off to the races. Before we get into that, please subscribe. I'm looking for 100 subscribers as our goal. Click the like up button, help gets it out there, and I really appreciate it. So let's get into it. What a week we had. When Fed Powell spoke today on Wednesday, the markets went ripping. They held back the paused the rate hike, and the market just shot right up. Look at that nice big bullish candle there. I also want to give a shout out to my boy Joel, day traders. He was in the house today. We had my boy Phil trading in the house. My other boy B-Dog in the house. We were ripping up the small caps and trading momentum all week. And just wanted to give a shout out to you guys. Good job, well done. So back to the charts. Here we are. We drew this green line a couple weeks ago. We're ahead of it. And we are off to the races. Couple pullbacks. We need some pullbacks. Now this is a large volume pullbacks down here. See, the volume is large. It's going to be profit taking. Okay, when you have big bullish days, past earlier in the week, big bullish days from 461 up to 472, it's going to be profit taking. So let's zoom out and take a bigger look at the picture. Weekly chart. Every candle represents a week. Again, this is the SPY representing the S&P 500. All-time high, 479, incoming. Look at this bullish candle here for the week. Okay, small topping tail there, profit taking. We're still ahead of this. We're moving up. Things are looking good. We're off to the races. The stock market sees the finish line, which is the end of the year. The goal is to break all-time highs before the end of the year. Big bonuses. The CEOs get their big bonuses. Last year, remember, was weak. So they're going to make up for it. Look at it. Here we go. Here's the end of last year. Okay, right here. So we needed that big pull. Let's go back to the daily chart and take a look at the QQQ. Here we go, off to the races. Shot up, keep going, keep going. 408 is all-time highs. Let's zoom out and take a look. Weekly chart. Yes, it is. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. The NASDAQ, here's the QQQ representing the NASDAQ. 408.71 is the all-time highs. And we closed today at 405.34. So there you go. That was a bullish week. Now again, I like to trade the TQQQ, 3x leverage, or that's a 2x leverage. The SQQQ short is a 3x leverage. But you can see the sentiment's just been bullish. I mean, why would you want to go short when the momentum would be against you? So here we go. NASDAQ can already see the finish line. They see the flag. They see that where they got to go. Are they going to exceed it? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. We can't even zoom out after that's a blue sky. I mean, that's all-time highs. So who knows where it goes from there? 410, 420. Blue sky from there. So that was pretty interesting. Go back to the daily chart. So yeah, NASDAQ is ripping. Now Chewy, again for the day traders out here, this was a nice stock this week. Look at the move here. What was that? Monday, 17 to 1925, and even just on Wednesday we had volatility down from 1870 up to 2046 and all these moves. So that was very tradable. Intel is climbing higher. I tell you, they broke out of this uptrend. They're showing some resistance up here now. See the topping tails? The sellers are pushing it down. But nevertheless, that Intel's been doing pretty good. Let's see. A couple people asked me, well, Oxy, oil. All right, Oxy had they're buying an oil company for like 21 billion or 12 billion. So they started going down after those buys. But here, crude oil, WTI, went down to like $68 this week. Yeah. So this is 68.14. And now went back to 71.78. So that's pretty impressive. Which is even more surprising is the 10-year yield is now at 3.91. That dropped 35 basis points this week. It was at a 4.25 just a few days ago. And a month ago, it was, or so, it was at 5%. So that, again, is a bullish sign for the markets. No doubt about it. Tesla. Tesla had some big moves the other day, right when Fed Powell talked. I mean, they were down here from 229, finished the day at 239. Big bullish day, broke out of this downtrend they were in. As you can see, this red downtrend. So they're still in a downtrend, but it's starting to show signs here of fizzling out. We'll draw a little mark on that. So right here seems to be kind of a support for now. At least it has been. And if you notice, though, I just want to point this out. I had told you guys back when this dropped off, 95% of the times these gaps get filled. And look, it's filled now over here. Got filled over here. Filled the gap. See? Filled the gap. Jumped up to here. Gap to here. And then from here, there you go. Filled the gap. So, these are sometimes, you can look at that. You can implement them into your strategy. There was a gap here. Got filled over here. Gap here. Tried to fill it, but never could. That's how we'll see. Any other big, AMD, again, big moves. Well, when they're talking about interest rates steadying and not raising hikes anymore, and they're actually, these markets are trying to price out 6 months, 9 months from now, where there could even be talks about possible bringing the interest rates down slightly. Okay? They might have a couple pullbacks. So AMD, all the solar companies, they just skyrocketed off this good news. So yeah, Palantir, they've been struggling. They have been struggling and made a small rebound off of $16.99. This seems to be like a support level right now. But from $17 up to 19, again, that's some nice momentum to trade during the week, intraday trading, which is risky, but you have to be quick. So other than that, that's about it for the markets. Keep in tune. I think we're going to hit all highs definitely sooner than later. So I appreciate you guys watching. And thank you for the subscription and the thumbs up. Thank you guys.